Bills on me blue, like the blues, better yet, blues clues. Bills on me blue.
Hi guys, so today I filmed this makeup look by myself. It's basically like my everyday glam look when I'm going out. I'm going to put all the product details down below in the description. If you want to know what products I use, then make sure you have a look at that. To be honest with you, my makeup application is like, it's really shambolic, but basically by the end of the evening I was just living my best life, enjoying my life, and the wind decided to lick this eyelash completely off my face. It was so embarrassing. Guys, let this be a lesson for you, okay? Make sure whenever you're wearing fake eyelashes, take glue with you, because you never know when you're going to have an emergency. Yeah, I guess practice makes perfect. Yeah, so stay tuned if you want to see how I got this look. So basically, I decided to skip through this part when I was doing my color correcting and my foundation and concealer. Really quickly, because okay, let me stop with the annoying accent. Basically, I didn't sleep last night at all, guys, and I was really sick, so my bags were just absolutely horrendous. Like on a normal day they're pretty bad anyway, but this day specifically I just wasn't having it. So yeah, all I did was I used LA Pro Girl concealers, fawn and medium tan, and my foundation, so you didn't really miss much, to be honest with you. Basically, I wasn't really sure what to talk about in this video, because I feel like when I'm doing my makeup I need to actually concentrate, otherwise I take so long because I get distracted so easily. So I didn't want to speak about a deep topic, because otherwise I'll just be here forever, and me and Rahma are meant to meet up to go eat. So basically I decided to be really original and do the mixed girl tag, which is what every other mixed race girl on YouTube does. Sorry. I don't know, I just didn't know what to talk about. So I'm gonna answer the questions for the mixed tag whilst I'm caking my face, basically. Guys, that looks so hilarious. Okay, so whilst my face is baking, let me start with the first question of the tag. What are you mixed with? So me and Rahma already did an ethnicity tag, and I explained that I'm half Pakistani, half Nigerian. My Pakistani grandma is half Afghan Pathan as well. So yeah, my mum is technically quarter Afghan. The second question was, what ethnicity are you often mistaken for? So I feel like from before I wore hijab to now, the way people racially perceive me has changed quite drastically. So before I wore hijab, people just assumed that I was, you know, your typical mixed race girl. Yeah, they used to think I was either like half Jamaican, half white, or I would get Guyanese, Trinidadian. You know how there's some Caribbean people who are like a mixture of Indian and black? I would get that a lot, which I guess makes sense, right? Because I am half Nigerian, half Pakistani, half black, half Asian, so yeah, that makes sense. But since I started wearing hijab, people usually mistake me as like Eritrean, Sudanese, Egyptian, North African. I get so many things. I get Portuguese even. I used to get Portuguese before I wore hijab as well, actually. I guess like the mixed race ones, like Nani, I don't know. I get Yemeni quite a lot, Omani. I get Bengali, Pakistani. Yeah, that's it basically. People usually think I'm either like fully Asian, or they think I'm Arab, or they think I'm East African, like Sudanese, Eritrean. I don't really get asked if I'm Somali. Sometimes Somali aunties like look at me weird on the bus, and then they ask me like where I'm from. I don't think I look Somali at all. I think maybe because a lot of my friends are Somali, maybe I blend in with them kind of, but I don't know, I don't see it. But now that I started wearing hijab, a lot of people don't believe that I'm half West African. I think hair makes a big difference, but still, like I have Nigerian nose, I have Nigerian lips, Like, they didn't come from my Pakistani sides, right? And the third question was, is your hair curly or straight? So my hair is very, 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 very spirally, curly. There's a lot going on underneath this hijab. People used to always pull my hair, play with my hair, put their hands in my hair. But I don't know, like, I just feel like you wouldn't go up to someone with straight hair or wavy hair and start like getting all in it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why people think when you have curly hair it's okay to just automatically touch it without asking. I don't know, I find it a bit rude, not gonna lie. Looking back when I was a kid, I wish I would have been a bit more like, you know that song by Solange which is like, don't touch my hair. Oh my god, I really can't sing. Don't touch my hair. I wish I would have been like that when I was a kid. I should have been like, nope, it's mine. Keep your hands out of this. I'm using this brow kit by Collection. It's really cheap. Most of the products I used to do my makeup are drugstore products, by the way. Like, apart from my foundation, which is Black Up. And the reason why I don't use a drugstore foundation is because I have never found a drugstore foundation that matches my skin colour. When I do find one, then that would be a very happy day. If you walk into Boots or Superdrug and you're a brown girl, then chances are it's going to be very hard to find your exact shade. I mean, I'm a very yellowy undertone, so usually most foundations, they're either too orangey for me or they just make me look grey, or they're too pinky even. So I'm using this Bourjois, I don't know how to say it, Paris bronzing powder in dark. The next question is, was coming from different backgrounds challenging growing up? You know, growing up in primary school, I was one of the only black girls in my whole school. Like, my school was mainly white and Indian. There were no girls with really curly hair or afro hair. So I did notice the difference, and I would get a lot of comments like, oh, like, why is your hair like that? Oh my god, it's so weird, noodle hair, blah blah blah. Like, kids can be really mean. Now everybody wants big lips. Everybody trying to be like Kylie Jenner. As I got older in primary school though, that's when people started thinking, oh, curly hair's nice, and that's when I started getting loads of compliments to my hair. My Pakistani sides, they're not very cultural. I never experienced any racism from my Pakistani side, because, you know, Pakistanis, they can be quite racist. They are known for being quite racist towards black people, but alhamdulillah, I never experienced any of that from my family. I never grew up feeling ashamed of my Nigerian side. Growing up, I still do experience ignorant comments, like people would say, oh, why would your mum marry your dad? Or how did her parents allow her to do that? And it's like, Muslim is Muslim, like, why should that even matter? Do you know what I mean? People would say things like, oh my god, you're half Nigerian. Oh, but you're too pretty. Oh my god, guys, I can't stand backhanded compliments. Like, they really, really, honestly, like, that's one thing that really pisses me off. Yeah, I don't accept backhanded compliments. Like, you can't compliment me and then insult half of my race at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, that's not a compliment. Oh, by the way, that blusher that I just put on was some Guerllian. It's a very old palette, hence why it's cracked. Have you ever been ashamed of being multiracial? I've never been ashamed of being multiracial. I've always been very confident in my identity since I was a kid. I've always been proud, both sides. I feel like I'm lucky to come from two big, beautiful cultures. In a lot of Muslim communities, unfortunately, we do suffer from colorism issues. Like, parents won't want their daughter to get married to a black man, even if he's Muslim, even if he's practicing, because they just, you know, they see black people as being lesser. They don't want their blood being ruined. And also I feel like in the Muslim community we really do suffer from colorism when it comes to what is seen as beautiful as well. So light skinned girls are often seen as a lot more attractive than darker skinned girls. It's really sad because like for a little girl growing up thinking that she's not pretty or she's not enough just because of the colour of her skin, like that's what God gave you. Okay, so the next question is, do you feel like being mixed has its benefits? Yeah, it definitely has its benefits because like when you're mixed race, you know, you get two different cultures, and I feel like that's such a beautiful thing because not a lot of people have that. And also I feel like for me especially, I get banging food, Nigerian and Pakistani. I get biryani on Tuesdays and jollof on Wednesdays. Yeah, whenever my friends come around, they're always living life because there's always nice food at my house. My countries have such a rich history, so I really enjoy learning about that as well. What makes being multiracial a beautiful thing? I kind of already explained that, right? Food. What else? More food. Jollof. Biryani. Plantain. Pakistani mangoes. You get to go on holiday, see your family, chill. You get to wear traditional clothes from both countries. So I'm going to use the same palette by Guerllian that I used on my cheeks, and I'm going to put it on my eyes. This is the makeup look that I usually go for on most days when I don't really feel like experimenting. When I was younger, one thing that bothered me was the lack of representation in the media and television, magazines. You know, I hardly ever saw anyone that looked like me, apart from Sister Sister, which is like one of my favourite shows because they were the only girls on TV that were brown and had curly hair like me, and that made me so happy. There were no brown dolls with curly hair or afro hair. And you know, when you're a kid, that really does affect you because you subconsciously see yourself as being other or not normal. Do you know what I mean? Like, even, it sounds stupid, but even little things like getting shampoo. I remember asking my mum, why does the shampoo say for normal hair? What's normal hair? Like, even when you have to like fill out forms, they don't even have my category. They have mixed black and white, they have mixed Asian and white. They don't have mixed black and Asian, so I always have to take mixed other. I'm gonna use this Dior palette now. It's like glittery sparkles. That's why I think Black Panther is so amazing and groundbreaking, because so many little kids are gonna watch that and see a positive representation of black people, because usually black people are portrayed as, you know, womanizers, thugs. They're rarely portrayed in movies as honourable. If there's the lead skin lady, is usually always light skin, you know, more European features, blonde weave, etc. You know, this movie, they showed dark skinned girls as being beautiful and elegant, graceful, and that was really nice and positive to see for once. You know, and I hope that continues. Because even thinking about it, even though growing up as a kid I felt the lack of representation, I'm just thinking what it must have been like for, you know, a dark skinned black girl. You know, because there wasn't I can't really think of any dark skinned black girls on TV growing up. Even in like the black show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Aunt Viv got replaced by a lighty. Claire from My Wife and Kids got replaced by a lighty. It's peak. Okay, so I had to do my lashes off camera because it was too tricky doing it on camera. I needed to go right up to the mirror like, yeah. I got these lashes from Savers and they're really cheap, like £3 I think. Now onto my favourite part, which is the lips. So I'm just lining my lips now with Chestnut. I've kind of gone in the corners as well because I want to go for a bit of an ombre look. Okay, now I'm going to use MAC Taupe. rest of my lips. And last but not least, my fave Fenty Beauty lip gloss. This lip gloss is so pretty. Just makes your lips look so juicy. And it even tastes nice. Not that I would recommend eating it, but you know what I mean. Ta-da! So let me fix my hijab. Last question is, any advice to someone who struggles with their multiracial identity? You really just have to block out all the negativity from other people, because at the end of the day, who are they? You know what? Some people want to be ignorant. They're always going to be ignorant. And, you know, on one hand, you can educate people, but some people just don't really want to be saved. Some people want to stay ignorant. So sometimes you just have to let them and ignore it. And don't let it ruin your day. I feel like if you're mixed race, you should just know that that is something special and beautiful and unique. And, you know, as time goes on, we're just going to take over, really. I feel like in 50 years time, everyone's going to be mixed race, and this isn't even going to be a topic or an issue. So yeah. And I read an article that apparently if you're mixed race, then scientifically you're more likely to be healthier and less likely to have genetic diseases. So, you know, we poppin'. Haters gone hate. You know, I still do experience a lot of ignorant comments, like even like in the ethnicity tag that Min Ahmed, I was shocked about some of the comments. Like some people were trying to say that I'm pretending to be Nigerian, or that or saying stuff like, oh, like Nigerians ugly and I'm lucky that I'm mixed race because my Pakistani side saved me from being ugly, which is complete nonsense. And there's so many beautiful Nigerian girls. I mean, look at Pepi Sanuga. She's so gorgeous. Like, come on. I wish I looked like that. Also, I would advise anyone who's struggling to, you know, just embrace both sides. You're lucky that you have two cultures that you can emulate and embrace and learn about. You know, that's such a beautiful thing. Most people only have one culture. And also, if UKIP or EDL ever decide to take over Britain, then I got options. So guys, thank you for watching this simple everyday glam look. This is what I usually wear when I'm going out, but I'll just like alternate the lips, or like maybe do a wing eyeliner as well. If you have any other like suggestions for any other makeup looks you want to see, then comment down below. Or if you want to see like a skincare routine or how I look after my curly hair whilst wearing hijab, then yeah, I can do something like that. It was kind of weird filming without Rahma, you know. I don't know. Like, it just feels a bit, I don't know, it feels a bit weird, like empty, you know. And make sure that you like, comment and subscribe and turn on post notifications to see any future videos. I'm gonna go meet Rahma now in West London. We're gonna go eat. I'm starving. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. See you later. I know my makeup application is so shambolic, but yeah. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. I don't know. Oh my god, that's actually such a big perk. I never deeped it before. If UKIP or EDL take over Britain and decide that they want to get rid of all the Islamics, then I've actually got multiple options of where to escape to. That's pretty cool. I feel like she's just, you know, she's here in spirit. Yeah, so keep watching if you want to see how I achieve this look. Yeah, if you guys want to see more makeup looks, then comment down below. I hope I haven't got lipstick on my teeth.